Greetings and welcome, friends. We're taking a look at our quest from last night. We're actually doing translating verbal phrases assignment. I found this assignment from kind of like a middle school textbook from the Big Ideas Company. But regardless, actually, I might be able to throw the link in there for maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might not legally be allowed to do that. But either way, here's some excellent problems they gave where our goal for these first two is to translate the verbal phrase into algebraic expression. An expression is like an incomplete sentence. It doesn't have an equation, an equal sign just yet. But let's check this out. And the order that I read it is the order that I'm going to write it. And so you're going to have to be familiar with some of this terminology, this vocabulary. Let's see what we got. So 19. So there we go. I'm going to write 19. And I'm kind of writing it over here because I already see this next word. Less than. Okay, so that means I'm taking 19 away from something. All right, it's not 19 subtract something. That would actually give me, it would be a wrong interpretation and also be a different answer, a wrong answer. 19 less than twice. You guys have a suspicion as to what twice means mathematically. Twice denotes not only a number but also an operation. It's telling me 2 times something. Okay, so it's kind of like a very specific term right there. And then it says a number, which the way we referred to numbers was just as a variable. So you could have just even defined your variable saying x is a number. Right, something to that effect. Like so. So 19 less, so I was subtracting 19 from twice a number, so 2x minus 19 is my answer. Let's take a look at this one. I love this. The sum. Now, yesterday we were talking about the sum. It doesn't just mean addition. It means addition with priority, addition within parentheses. And so let's see. 19, I'm already reading this one again. The sum of a number, so I'll call my number, I don't know, W. I could define a variable saying W is a number, right? And 3, so the next thing in that list is 3. Those are the 2 things being added. Divided by, I already forget which colors I was using back yesterday. Divided by, so that's division. I could have written it this way, but I'm going to start shying away from this notation, and I'm going to write a big fraction bar here. So divided by, this entire quantity is being divided by the following, which is 4. All right, so this would be my algebraic expression. It's algebraic because it's got a variable in there, whereas a numerical expression would have just been numbers and operations. And I want to point out the sum was very significant. This a non-answer would have been if I had W plus 3/4, where that would have been a misinterpretation of the word sum, where I wouldn't have realized the addition has to take place before the division. Okay. However, an equally valuable solution would have been to write W plus 3 all over 4, because this fraction bar, it's referred to as a vinculum at times, is a type of grouping symbol. So I could actually drop those parentheses after the fact, but that's kind of some simplification that's happening. I would prefer you to just give me the straight interpretation of that problem. Let's see, for question 13 here, they want us to write an algebraic equation. So an equation is going to have an equal sign involved. So this is a verbal sentence because it's got a, I don't know, what was that, a verb, I guess? And I'm not an English-atician. Come on, here we go. So let's see, the difference. All right, so difference is subtraction with priority, so subtraction within parentheses of a number. Let's see, let's just do the number y this time. So I should also define my variable Y is a number. And 9 and 9. So y minus 9. And then they said is. Is means equals. Is a relationship. Unless it said is greater than, then it would be, right, one of those signs. If it said is less than, it would have been one of those signs. If it said less than or equal or greater than or equal, we'll talk more about those later. But is a relationship. It's not an operation. So it's relating the first set of things to another thing here, and that last thing is going to be 4. So like so. And in this case, I could have simplified this. The parentheses ended up not determining correctness. It would have given me the same solution either way. There weren't other operations that were going to affect it. But it's good to still practice the correct interpretation, because if it said the difference of a number and 9 times 3, you know, then I'd have to put times 3 on the outside of the parentheses. It would have behaved somewhat differently. All right, well, thanks for watching, Internet friends. Tienen un día el más bien del mundo.